The regiment's multi-week Multi-Lateral Airborne Training exercise, or MLAT, prepares Rangers for one of their fundamental mission sets: airfield seizure operations. Today, these Rangers are conducting a fire support coordination exercise, with infantry working with fire support and synchronizing their movements in the fight.
Our job is, as tasked by General Nero, is Joint Special Operations. So we're doing that with elements within the Army outside of our unit, and then we also have like our Air Force JTACs that are attached to us, getting them integrated to our training as well. And that helps us with the special operations raids we're tasked with and forcible entry operations.
Bringing all of the elements of a real-world scenario together. The MLAT is as real as these warriors can get in a training environment. And as Rangers maneuvered to meet each objective, helicopters flew overhead, taking out their assigned target.
The platoon leadership and the forward observers for each platoon, and myself and the commander, to coordinate in order to get an objective complete. Basically work to integrate any assets we have available, whether rotor wing, fixed wing, or any surface-to-surface fires.
Even if it's not the particular aircraft or assets that we've seen today, it's the entire idea of fire maneuver, that we are setting conditions, be it organic assets that the platoon owns, so our machine guns, or inorganic assets, giving us our ability to knock out enemies in depth and allow my guys to get as close as possible to the building, whatever the objective is.
The intent of this exercise is to prepare Rangers for airfield seizure missions, allowing them to maintain a constant frame of mind if called upon on short notice to execute an objective without the opportunity for specific mission preparation.
Everything that we do needs to get touched on, and the less and less you touch it, the more and more it atrophies. So by accessing it at least once a year, make sure that it's fresh. The other thing is we're also getting new guys 3, 4, 5 times a year. If they're only seeing it 2 or 3 times, in a decade, what good is that? They're not getting trained on it, and we're losing proficiency, which is absolutely unacceptable.
One of the most tedious and essential parts of MLAT is static load training. In order to assure the aircraft load can be carried and the mission can be conducted correctly, soldiers spend a full day rehearsing loading and unloading of vehicles' equipment, as well as the soldiers themselves. Ultimately, the MLAT exercise will culminate the final training execution of an airfield seizure, like those the unit executed for real-world operations during Operation Urgent Fury and Just Cause. Katie Cook, Fort Benning TV.